You can open this HTML format in browser. You can see here a detailed vulnerability report, you can say, but this will be report is generated by Nessus. If client is okay with that, that is well and good. If not, see, you can come here, click on every vulnerability, everything in detail, synopsis, description, okay, solution, risk factor, plugin output. Like this report is full report, okay, full report with all the necessary inputs. You can go and you can read this. This is also like a detailed report, so no need to worry. Okay, this you will get now. How many pages is this? I'm not aware. I'm not sure how many pages, but yes, this will be a good number of pages, a report. So, hello, sir, I could not continue this. Kindly share the recording. Thank you. Okay, welcome. So, anyhow, Sulabh is going to share the recording. Recording will not be with me. No problem. You can do it. Okay. So, this is what the report looks like. You can go and you can explore each and everything, click on each and everything, you will get to know. This is one case. Second case, open the CSV file. Okay, if you open the CSV file, this is what the report looks like. So if you are aware of little bit Excel, so what you need to do, first select all these columns, make it as bold, text color from here, make it as white. This background theme color, make it as any color, which color you want. Okay, you can play here color games, no need to worry. You can use your own color, so choose the colors and accordingly make little bit this big. Okay, like this. So this will be the case. So once selecting the color, you can use any color. Okay, option, that is in your case I'm using this color. Make this complete report. Okay, make this, like, select here complete sheet. No need of complete, again that will create headache. Center align properly, this will be the case. Center align, done. Now apply, click here, apply filter. Apply filter, this is the filter button. Tell me what will be the vulnerability order. You people tell me what should be the vulnerability order.
Critical, high.
Critical, high, medium, low.
High severity, medium
Correct.
and low.
First critical,
High,
ignore spellings. Okay, high, medium, low,
Low.
informative, right?
Informational.
Yeah, informational, informative, whatever you want to spell right, you can. So that will be the case. Ignore the spellings if spellings are also wrong. 26, yeah. Is it fine? So what should be the color of critical?
Like a red.
Red color.
Yeah, that I should do here, not in the MS Paint. That was my bad. Let me see if I can paste something. Yeah, done. So now see this. We're able to see, right? Should I increase the size?
Yeah, we can see that.
Fine. So this is what it is. These are the vulnerability names. So for critical, the color should be, for critical, the
You
color
can
should
use
be
conditional formatting.
conditional formatting. For what? For
To change the colors, something like if it is critical, it will automatically turns red.
yes, you can use. That is what I'm telling. You should be expert in like Nessus. I'm telling Excel. Okay. So now I am telling you the color codes. Then I will coming back to there. So first you should be aware of colors, right? So for critical, come into standard colors, and you can use, this is the color. What exactly it is? Can anyone tell? Red or dark red?
It's a dark red.
Dark red.
standard colors. And high from standard colors,
Red.
red. Medium, some companies use this color as medium, orange, and some companies also follow this color for medium, optional. Depends upon your company, where you are working on, your client, what they prefer. Low, so that some companies will use this dark green or green, and some companies will use this color as low. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
For informative, this will be the case. What is this color? I guess blue, light blue. So this is like the standard colors which are used. And some companies, for informative, they will use, I'm not aware, but out of these grays, okay, which gray they use, I'm not aware. So this will be the case, or this will be the case. So black or gray color, something like that, they use for informative. So those color codings depends upon your reporting format. So this is what it looks like, the colors. Now, once you are aware of all this, now come here. So this none, actually none is informative. Okay. So first let us go with what should be the first order for us? First top.
Critical.
So click on critical, click on OK. So you will get only critical vulnerabilities after applying the filter. Come here, click on critical, do bold, give critical color, do white, do center align, done. Control C, copy, and you just replace all those cells, paste it. For that, you need to do, how you need to do, like to paste, Control C, Control Shift down arrow, and paste it. That's it. Over. This will be changed to critical. Now remove filter again. You can see somewhere, somehow that will be applied only to critical. Now do this repetitive task for all those colors. Next order will be after critical. What should be?
High.
High. Click on high. Come here. Bold. This standard color. Select this color. White. Center align. Copy this. Control Shift down arrow. Paste it. All those highs will be replicated. Clear filter again. Come here. Again. Go to medium. Click on OK. Select first one. Select medium color. Bold. White. Center align. Control C, copy. Control Shift down arrow. Paste it. Again. Clear filter. Come here. Low. Same process you need to repeat for all colors, for all level of vulnerabilities. None is nothing but, I said already, it's info. So you need to repeat the same process, and yes, things are fine now. After removing filter, you can see, scroll and see respective colors for respective cell will be allotted properly. Now the final touch you need to give, final touch is something like, what you need to do, select this entire sheet. Select these cells, all the cells which are there, like 3000, whatever the vulnerabilities are there. Okay, after selecting this, home, you need to come and sort, custom sort. In this filter button, there is a sorting option, custom sort. I want to sort by risk. So sort by risk. sort by cell color. In risk also, there is a cell colors different way. So I need to create an order. First will be critical. Either you can go again add level and like add level, then click here risk, sort by cell color. Then after critical high, and if something same, you can copy the levels. Okay, you can copy the levels. How many times you need? 5 times. 5 times I have taken this copy level. First will be critical, next will be high, next will be, can anyone tell? Next will be
Medium.
medium, next will be
Low.
low, next.
Informative.
So this is the order. Okay, this should be the order how it should be sorted out. Next, add level. After rearranging all the cells into colors, like first critical, then high, I need to sort by vulnerability name, like name, that should be alphabetical order. Like after sorting also, it should go A to Z order. So doing this, click on OK. You can see that your complete sheet will get sorted out. Like someone was telling, you can also do conditional formatting. Yes, you can do if you are aware. So that will be the case. So after doing this, you see how the report got changed within fractions of seconds. There every critical vulnerability is in the top, followed by high vulnerability, followed by medium vulnerability, followed by some low vulnerabilities also. So this you can go and see everything will be sorted in proper order. So this is how you need to see. And one more thing, one of the candidates who asked like how to figure out if there are 100 IPs. So one method I said already how to do. You can also come here. You can type auth. Okay, you can type auth. Just click on OK. Once you click OK, from here also you can see if you are aware with Excel, if you are good with Excel, this figuring out will become very easy task. If you are working with large scope, so to be clear and cut, without Excel, vulnerability management is something that someone needs to manage you, because you cannot manage the vulnerabilities without Excel. So you should be a little bit aware of Excel, how to use Excel. Come here properly, and you can remove all those filters. You can see here which type of what is passed, what is failed, and you can like even here also you can remove all those filters, and then you can figure out. So that is different case, but that will be from the Excel how to figure out. So this is how to work on the report. Now the point which I was highlighting, scan analysis. Okay, the point which I was highlighting, the scan analysis. How to do scan analysis? Okay, how to do scan analysis? First thing, try to understand that as you are using paid version of Nessus, still it is trial, but yes, this is the same paid version. Tell me one thing, after paying lakhs of rupees, you are aware, 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs to 5 lakhs. If Nessus will give you false positive, will you prefer in paying lakhs of rupees? Tell me.
No, sir. No.
Common sense, you think. I'm giving some for a single key. I'm giving lakhs, 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. This is what I'm talking. Nessus Security Center, you will get in 20 lakhs also. There are different functionalities available. After paying lakh of rupees for a year, if that tool is useless for me, then there is no use of investing money into that. So the scan analysis phase will become very important to you only in that case where you are using free version tools. But in Nessus, I can, with my experience, I can tell you that if you are doing Nessus and if you are going for black box scan, then I can clearly say that you will be getting 90% of the results will be 90. I am telling on safer side, you can consider 90 to 95. will be the accurate results. Only 5% there will be a variation where you need client will be coming and questioning you. And yes, that can be possible in large scope. Like yes, some fall positive. But assume that if you have given and your 50% of the results are false positive, client will throw report on our face, telling that all things are false positive. But 90 to 95% accuracy, yes, something is possible. And if you're doing with gray box, okay, then I can say 98% accuracy, I can say. Actually, it should be 99.9 also. Okay, like the same way how Dettol claims. They fight with germs with 99.9%. So they still live. So I can also say 99%, but yes, 98% accuracy you will be getting in scan results. Then there is no sort of investing tool in that much money into that. So 98%. Only few things that is scenario based will come in picture. Then I will tell you how to figure out that 2% false positive error in NSS. But if you are using OpenVAS and those tools, yes, many false positive will come in picture. Now coming to the phase, how to identify false positive. And one thing, just come and note down, there will be, for example, I am not sure whether I said this example or not, because I do a lot of trainings and sometimes few examples even I miss, or I'm not aware I have updated. So it came into mind, so I'm telling you now. For example, to categorize humans into genders, what type of genders we will categorize? Can anyone tell me?
Male, female, and
Transgender, right? So it means if you pick anyone randomly in the world, he will fall under three categories. या तो इधर का, ना तो उधर का, ना तो किधर का नहीं. Something like that we call in Hindi. Okay. Either he is on the left, right, or nowhere. Okay. So this is how we classify it, right? In the same manner, there are few of the categories. There are, I can say, 5 to 10 categories. It all depends. But in general, the categories will be like either it will be of update related. You will find some issues in SS after scanning. That category, it will fall under this security update. Okay. Security update, or else configuration management, or else encryption. Like this, 90% of the results will come under this category only, or these things only. Either the issue will be of update related issue, you need to go update, your solution is fixed. Other will be configuration management, few things will be encryption, and there might be few other categories not required at this moment. But these three things will solve your 95% problem. If you can figure out these three things, vulnerability management become a game for you. You can solve in the steps by understanding the root cause, the thing, patch, everything. So just try to understand whether it is update related issue, configuration management related issue, or encryption related issue. How to figure out that? Let us see by analyzing the results. For example, see this vulnerability. Let's focus on the vulnerability names, but see only the vulnerability name. See fix. What is the fix to this? What is the fix? You tell me. Anyone?
Update.
In which category it falls? In which category? Update, configuration management, or encryption? Which category?
Upgrade.
Update or upgrade, both are update categories only. You go, you update your software version, you will fix this issue. This is how the vulnerability is. To understand that, see the output also. And you need to only worry for those vulnerabilities where you will get blank output. Then you need to little bit think of. Then there will be a case like there might be a false positive, and very few cases you will get that false positive. Okay, so this is what one of the thing. Second one, let me go and show you some more. Let me pick. You tell me some random numbers. If I say, if I pick, you will say, sir, you have picked intentionally. So you tell me. You tell me which I should pick. Tell me.
6.5.
On any eye.
You tell me.
SSL self-signed certificate.
SSL self-signed certificate. Yeah, this one. Read this certificate and understand what it tells. Issue. After that, you go and read description also. Just see the solution and say, telling you with the experience.
They have to purchase the certificate for this to.
No, after purchasing this certificate, what you will do? You will update the certificate or you will configure the certificate technically.
They have to
Get the certificate.
Configure.
Configure.
So this vulnerability falls under which category?
configuration.
Management means, or security misconfiguration also you can say. Your certificate is misconfigured. Go and reconfigure your certificate. How to reconfigure? Purchase new certificate, then configure. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
let's pick some other vulnerability. Tell me randomly. Pick anything. Don't think that much.
High one.
High one. This
Microsoft
one-
Windows.
Microsoft
SMB.
SMB 2000.
Where is Microsoft? Ah, okay, this one. Okay.
This will comes under update.
To come under upgradation, they have to upgrade to new patches.
New patches. Which patches is the next question, because you cannot see patch number here, right?
Patches of Windows 2008 to 7, 8 are different given. No?
That we need to go. Just you can go and update, that will fix. If not, go with the CV numbers. Then for the CV numbers, which patches, that is not our headache. That patch management team will take care of. Just we need to update them.
So where we can CV number.
That CV number you can see here. You see here right side. Even you can see in the report also. See this.
Okay.
So with the CV numbers, those patches, they know how to apply. They will apply. Just you need to tell them. Sometimes they are not, they won't understand the vulnerability by reading. You should tell them, you configure this, you update this like this. Now, any random?
SMB signing not required. Medium.
See this? For this vulnerability, Nessus will not give you the output. To check, you can validate with Nmap. If not, you can report this also directly, no issues. So this also comes under update or configuration management. But read the settings, tell me.
Configuration.
Configuring. Why configuration? Go to there, click on this, change from this to this, means configuration. Commonly. So this is how it goes. Next. Next. Anything. Let me go and click on low only. What does it mean?
Update.
Very good.
Protocol detection, TLS version.
This is like this is for configuration management. You need to disable these protocols, enable that protocols, configuration management. Okay. Now one more thing I am trying to see. Encryption. We have not discussed encryption. That is I'm seeing. This one. This issue. This issue is with configuration. How to change this issue? This issue is like configuration management plus encryption, you can say. Why plus encryption? to fix this issue, first you need to go and reconfigure your ciphers. Okay, reconfigure your ciphers. So when you say reconfiguring your cipher, like 3DES, CBC, SHA, like this comes under like hashing, encryption, if you are aware, DES algorithm. So you need to do some configuration changes with respect to encryption. So this category comes under encryption. Am I clear? No?
Yes.
To see this little bit more, if you want, I can show one of the Nmap scripts. As this is an add-on training, like I cannot go too depth and then move on. But I'm telling you, just a second. Can you see the output? Like this is also how you can validate with Nmap. Nmap is a very powerful tool. If you go explore, you will get multiple scripts. Help of that scripts, you can validate. So suite 32, RC4, you can easily validate from here. So this is what cipher suite, cipher. So we call this category as encryption. Am I clear now? For this also you need to do configuration changes, but the root cause is not the doing. If you go and directly do configuration, that will not be the case. You need to select the valid encryptions mechanisms and those stuffs. So it falls under that category. So this is how the things is. And this is how where the false positive analysis will come in picture. And few of the vulnerabilities, if you can see, if I'm not, that I will be disclosing like without recording, because no worries, I can show with recording also. Only the challenge is like that is public vulnerability. Let me show you black box. Can you see this vulnerability? What is this fix?
It's update.
Now see how why it is critical, because Nessus was able to exploit. Okay, copy this URL. Coming out of there, this is my own what I can say, my own laptop browser. Paste this URL here. Click OK. Click here. You got some file, right? Is this a vulnerability? Is this a vulnerability? Tell me. Say yes or no.
Answer, sir, what is this? This
That is what I'm telling you. Is it a vulnerability or not?
No.
No. Anyone else?
It could be vulnerability.
You can assess it could be understood. But
yeah,
by
it is
seeing
vulnerability.
how,
Because it's showing, the user ID, password and all.
very good. थोड़ा observation की जरूरत है.
Yeah.
Are you aware like ArcSight 123 hash?
Password.
Password. ArcSight 123 hash. Password. I guess username August is also there.
Yes.
I guess if I scroll some nicely, this might be some IP. I guess root might be a username. Getting my point? So if you
Yes.
go read ArcSight 1 might be username. ArcSight 1 might be username. This is how the one.
No, that's the password actually. ArcSight 1.
Okay, and I am not aware. ArcSight @1, I'm aware that this is password. So this, if someone wants to do information gathering, he can easily get this file without any headache. Even I disclosed this to Sulabh. So he said he need to update those firewalls and stuff. But he said no need to worry, as it is a lab server. Nothing is that much headache. But yes, if assume that if that was real time, how attacker can do that, right? Last thing, now coming to CVSS. Now you know how do you measure weight? Did I ask very hard question? How do we measure weight?
So weight machine.
Using weigh machine.
What will be that scale?
Kilogram.
Kilograms. How you measure like liquid things?
In ml.
Liter,
Liters.
ml.
ml liter. So to define something, there should be a scale, right?
Yes.
To define that quantity, there should be a scale. How to define vulnerability? I said I will go tomorrow to a client and say 3 kgs vulnerability I found. He will kick me out. Just kidding. 3 liter vulnerability I found. He will kick me out. Okay. So to define vulnerability also, there is a scale. That scale is called as CVSS scale. Okay. That vulnerability to define, that is called CVSS. So in general, basically already I said you many things. So here I can come and I can show you this and say that if something is critical, then CVSS score will be around 10. Okay. This is again a standard. If you say info, then that comes under 0. No, just it is an informative. If a vulnerability is low, then that starts from 0.1. So I'm not writing those points, I'm writing in shortcut 1 to 3. So 3 means 3.9 actually. Okay. So if some vulnerability is in medium, so it start from 4, actually here, 4 to 6. Correct. 4 to 6. Okay. And if some vulnerability is high, it's from 7 to 9. So assume those points. So by seeing that, what you can understand, 3.1 is also low. So till where 3.9 you can assume this. So I'm not writing points because that will become difficult. So assume that 1 to 3 is low, 4 to 6 is medium. So 6.9 also that will comes. 7 to 9 will be that, and 10 will be the critical. Exactly 10 is critical, and some cases, some will say 8.9 will be that. So now from 9.1 to 10, they say that is your scale, how you measure. But this is what a general case I can say. Am I clear? Yep.
Yes,
So
sir.
you come and see here, you will find those like scales also, critical 9.3. So I said, right, so this is what the scale is. You can go, you can see properly. So this is what you can see CVSS. Now the question will come in our mind, like now the question that is going to come in our mind. What is vulnerability management? Before going to vulnerability management, let me tell you a few things. Do you need a break for 5 minutes then, or else I will be winding up or concluding? Do you really require a break?
No, sir, we can continue.
Yes, sir, we can continue.
Okay, cool then. No, exactly here.
Sir,
Now
if
the
you
question,
need break, you can take, sir.
चलेगा मेरे को. No worries. Thanks like for you, what I can say, your inputs. It will be fine. So here, for example, what I can say, the problem with CVSS is, like assume that if you go with CVSS score, I said, right, CVSS score means this is what the CVSS score is. So there are different CVSS score. You need to follow CVSS base score 3, I guess, or 2.0, this one. If you follow CVSS score, Now assume that if you're following, if you have submitted a report to a company, and company will see that they will first focus on which vulnerabilities? Tell me.
Critical one.
They will focus on
Critical. High.
Critical or
critical, then high. They will focus.
high.
After that, medium. Then they will go for low. Then they will think of info.
Based on the
But
priority.
sorry.
Based on the priority, they will work, right?
Yeah, they based on the priority. That priority is what high, critical, medium, low info. Critical, high, medium, low info. Sorry. But the problem with CVSS is, the main root cause of the problem with CVSS in real time, if someone is following, if some client or some company is following CVSS, so if someone is following CVSS in 2021, means in last year, how many vulnerabilities are disclosed publicly? How many? Answer is there itself, no need to think.
24%, sir.
No, tell me numbers.
20,171.
So approximate 20,000, right? Now 20,000 vulnerabilities has been observed in last year. Okay, and out of 20,000 vulnerabilities, if you follow CVSS, what CVSS is telling 56%, like how much 56%? Can I take approximately 12,000? Fine.
Yes, sir.
12,000 vulnerabilities, it is telling that this is high. If you follow CVSS score, and it is telling you that 8K, like 8,000 approximately, are of less than high, then that will be either low, medium, or info. But in reality, patching team, do you really think if 12,000 vulnerabilities they are going to patch, how much hectic task will be there for them? Correct? Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Patching 12,000
Yes,
vulnerabilities is not a easy task. In other words, not a joke. जाओ 12,000 patch कर दो. Not possible practically. Their team will be there, everything, approvals are there. But if you see in other view, like only 24% of the vulnerabilities are exploitable. Okay, so if you open calculator and do 20,000 minus 24% something, not like this, how you will be taking that 24% out of 20,000?
into 0.24.
Into 0.24 into 0.24, 4,000. So can I take approximately how much? 5,000. So 5,000 or 6,000 vulnerabilities comes under 24%. Agree? And 76% of the vulnerabilities still they are categorized, but they are not exploitable. So do you really think, coming to the focus point of view, they should focus on this high 12,000, or really they should worry about this critical, or really they should worry about this critical, which is 5 to 6,000? Which one is mandatory now here?
26,000.
Critical.
5 to 6,000, because that 24% is really exploitable out of 12,000. You can see your half of the efforts got reduced here itself, right? Means if you are telling to the client that, if you're telling to the client, patch all those 12,000 vulnerabilities, there might be a case that he will be patching very few which are really exploitable. Means we are misleading to them. This is what the problem with CVSS is. Now moving forward, what exactly the vulnerability management is means, now the point comes, what exactly the vulnerability management is. The vulnerability management is something like, you need to discover first the vulnerabilities, then assess. The main phase is only here, prioritize. How you will prioritize? Not with CVSS, by manually looking into that, or else focusing on which really are exploitable. And how to figure out? Now the questions are in SS here itself. If I am coming for 2 IPs, how many IPs I got? How many results I got? How many vulnerabilities? 3000?
3640. 639.
3639. So can I take 3600 round figure? Sorry, out of 3000, for me only